Oh my goodness, guys. Did you see what's going on with Jon Jones? So, I'm going to tell you a story as I understand the story. Allow me to also add that I'm as good as two things. One is a surveillance video. Hold that thought. Two, once they go out of shot of said surveillance video, is Jon Jones on Instagram saying what happened. So let me tell you this story based on those two things. Jon Jones's house, okay? Here's the establishing shot. Nighttime, dark out, don't know what time, but it is pitch black out at Jon Jones's house. Now, Jon Jones's garage is a gym. He trains it, so parks all the cars outside. Relevance to the establishing shot. All you see is a set still camera that shows the garage, but an outside of the garage shows the car. So this guy comes into view, and this guy was not really sneaking around. Like, this guy didn't have a mask on, and he wasn't kind of looking and snooping around. I mean, there's a part where you think, okay, is this guy getting ready to rob Jon, or is this guy lost? Because he looks very comfortable just walking from Jon's cars door to door. And I couldn't tell by the video, the way the camera was shot, right, doesn't focus in. This isn't a cinema, this is a set-up security camera, but I couldn't tell if the guy, it looked as though the guy was trying doors. One to the next, they were all locked, the guy got nothing. That's what it looked like to me. If I'm wrong, one of those doors was open, the guy could have reached in and grabbed some, but I didn't see that. I think he tried a door, went to the next one, tried a door, and it looked like he gave up on the idea. He didn't try to break a window. It looked like he gave up on the idea and he started to leave. Well, just as he starts to leave, Jon's garage door comes up. Jon's running out. Oh, by the way, I should mention, he's got a shotgun. So the dude starts running, and now they're out of scene, right? Again, it's not a camera that follows them. It's locked on a shot. So as soon as the guy runs out, Jon's coming out, and it's one of those things. Jon's going like 3 times faster than the dude. I mean, Jon is hauling some ass. This guy had a head start and started running. Soon he must have heard the garage door. He starts running. You could tell by the speed of Jon Jones, okay, with a shotgun in his hand, he's going to run this guy down. So Jon posts that video on Instagram and ties in with what happened after that, which is the guy made it to his car, and Jon went up to the car window and tapped on it with the shotgun. So that's kind of where the story laid out. That's kind of where it left off. I was then influenced by an article that I read on TMZ, where the author of that article, who had no more information than I did, assumed that Jon kept this guy in custody until the police came. So I came to the same conclusion. Some guy said that before I got to it, so I come to the same conclusion, but how do you live in Albuquerque and not know what houses Jon Jones is, to start with? And two, you would think you would have a better plan, like some way to get in, some face paint, you'd avoid the camp. You would have scattered this whole thing a little better. The whole thing was weird. I only offer you that second part because maybe the guy was lost. Like, there's a little bit of room. I'm ready to hear this guy's side of the story. He didn't look like a vandal to me. He didn't look like he was breaking things. I think he got out of there empty-handed, that he got chased down by the champ. I'm hoping we can chalk it up to a lesson learned. Hold the thought. We'll come back to that on another day.